name is Mike Lopez. I'm the Executive Director of the Hungry Monk Rescue Truck here in Ridgewood, New York. The Hungry Monk Rescue Truck is a community response vehicle and team that go out into our communities that works to help combat food insecurity in New York City. We started this project in 2017 when we were gifted our first truck in response to the huge street homeless population that we were seeing growing in our neighborhood of Ridgewood and Bushwick. Historically, we serve about 200 families a week with our food pantry and about another 400 of our homeless partners. Since the pandemic began, we started on March 10th with our community crisis outreach team, and we've served roughly 2,000 families a week. We've rescued over 250,000 pounds of food, and we also continue to serve our street homeless clients. Since we started our work on March 10th in response to the COVID pandemic, our teams have been working 6 days a week, 12 to 15 hours a day to rescue, pick up, deliver, sort out, clean, make bags, and put all of our pantry items together so that we can get them out into the community. Today's day 36 of full-time operation. We have a team of about 22 volunteers, full volunteer staff, including myself as the executive director. We use our different talents. Some of us are drivers, some of us are pantry operators, some of us are helpers on trucks. So a normal day here looks like madness. It looks like us running around, receiving, collecting, and expediting things to where they need to go. Queens has been considered the epicenter of the pandemic. So we continue to serve and work very hard to serve our local community here in Ridgewood, where we had the first confirmed death after COVID at Wyckoff Hospital. We also are working in the area of Elmhurst, Queens, which is known as the epicenter of the crisis here in New York. In the past 35 days, our organization has rescued and distributed over 250,000 pounds of food. We've been able to support New York City public housing with pantry bags for their seniors in Brooklyn, in Queens, and also in the Bronx. We've distributed PPE and N95 masks to local homeless outreach teams. We've partnered with Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez, the Congresswoman, so that we can work in her constituency to make sure that the people who are in most need in those areas are fed as well. We've also continued our operations in our 2-bed programs that serve 45 chronically street homeless men. We're looking to raise funds so that we can continue the work we've begun. We've dedicated ourselves to continue doing this work as long as we could. In the past 35 days, we've spent all of our allotted budget for the year for our food pantry. So we essentially spent close to $60,000 of food pantry allotment from our local electeds in 3 weeks. We are now running extremely dry in our pantry room, and we're also seeing a reduction in the amount of stuff being rescued to us. We're doing a ton of work. We're super proud to continue to do this work with the help of our community, with the help of those around the country even. We are certain that we can put this money together so that we can continue doing the work that we've dedicated ourselves to during this pandemic.